Well, the moment that no one's been waiting for. Just kidding. I had a request for this one. So here you go. This is my review for Brisbane Supernova 2019. So as you're about to see the clip, what you don't see is unfortunately the images of anything to do with the celebrities. And I need to go into this, the reason why you don't see any celebrities. There's this barrier line where you can see the celebrities, but you cannot in any way, shape or form. There's like a ton of Supernova staff and they're there to make sure that nobody takes video or photography footage of any description. You cannot do that. So there's this line and you can't. So when I got there was this massive line of people waiting to get John Travolta's autograph. Now he wasn't actually coming out until about 1:30, so they opened the gates. They opened the gates really late. They opened it at 1:05 and the convention started at 1. Anyway, they opened the gates at 1, and then people lined up, whatever, and people had already had their thing ready to get their photograph with him at 1 o'clock. So, and they're telling you now, man, those photos, they go quick. Whoa, they go so quick that they get through people really fast. Anyway, my photo wasn't being taken until 3 o'clock, so I had ages to kill. So I saw this lady come out, and she had literally just got her photo taken with John Travolta. So she came out, and I'm like, oh, so how was it? Was it amazing? She's like, oh my gosh, I was so nervous, it was John Travolta, it's such a big deal. I said, yeah, totally, I get it completely. So she came out, she goes, oh man. And she showed me the photo. You should have seen the size of a security guard. I'm like, wait, what? Security guard? I've never ever, in my experience, I've never been to a Supernova and a celebrity had said bodyguards. And I was like, wow, what? Tell me about him. He's like, so you had to actually walk around the bodyguard to get to John Travolta, and this guy was massive. He was this ginormous dude, and man, I thought Jason Momoa was big. Jason Momoa was tall, but size-wise, this guy was way, way bigger than Jason Momoa. Seriously, way bigger. So you had to go, like this guy was huge, bald head, massive beard, just huge. You just would not mess with this guy at all. So we go in there, and prior to this, I actually saw John Travolta come out and sign autographs, and the crowd's going, oh my God, John Travolta! It was awesome, and they were making a big deal out of it, and he was posing for the camera, a bit of publicity, media sort of stuff, and that was really cool. And one of the guys that I noticed that wasn't there at all was John Jarrett. And I'm like, that's weird, he's not here at all, like where is he? So I had to go and ask the staff, where's John Jarrett? Like, why is he not here? And she's like, oh, he's actually way over there between hall 2 and hall 3. I'm like, what? Right smack in the middle. I'm like, that's like ages away. Weird. No idea why. Anyway, he was doing book signings and obviously autographs and stuff like that, and you could pay him $30 cash. And this is the bad part about John Jarrett. Not negatively, just the I was like, you could have made a lot more from that. But the bad thing was John Jarrett, for his autographs and his just a selfie with him, was $30 cash. He wasn't taking card at all. And I even said to him, dude, do you have FPOS? And as an Aussie does, he goes, mate, do I look like an ATM? And I'm like, no disrespect, man, but it's 2019. You can hook that thing up to your mobile phone. There you go. You've just scored yourself $30. Unfortunately, he didn't, and most people there didn't carry cash. But in saying that, as you saw in my thumbnail, I took the liberty and I got myself a photo anyway, a professional photo. I didn't want a selfie, I wanted a professional photo. So glad I did. Such a nice guy, seriously. Now, if you're wondering, who's John Jarrett? John Jarrett is this guy right here. Yes, he is the main guy, obviously in the photo, but he's the main guy, he's the main star out of Wolf Creek. He's the bad guy, he's the villain. He's an amazing actor, and he also has a mini series on Stan, which is the first episode of that is just mind-blowingly brilliant. Such a good actor. So going back to John Travolta. John Travolta came out, and as I said, I hadn't seen his security guard yet because my photo was at 3 o'clock, so I hadn't been there yet. And this ginormous dude, actually, when he first came out, I'm like, holy crap, whoa, that's Dave Bautista. Seriously, he was a spitting image of Dave Bautista. Ginormous, bald head, big beard. I was like, wow, that's crazy. He came out like, wow, and then John Travolta came out and, hey guys, how are you? Posing for the photo, and it was really cool. And the camera guy was like, hey, it's John Travolta. Like, yeah, that was a really cool deal. So I didn't get an autograph by John Travolta, and I didn't even bother going up and meet and greet John Travolta because, one, it was $200 just to say hi, and the line was so big for the whole day that it was like, there was just no point. Plus, I was going to John Travolta's Q&A at 5 o'clock that afternoon, which is that was pretty cool. I feel like they cut him off early though. He only went for about 45 minutes, and I feel like they cut him off, but there's probably a reason behind that because I think that they had to. I think the convention finished an hour later, and they still had photos to do. Maybe that was the reason, or more signatures, whatever it was. Anyway, so I went up. It was 3 o'clock. Got in line, and behind me, and I'll drop this photo for you as well. Behind me was actually one of the stars of the Australian The Bachelorette. And I was like, oh wow. And there were so many people in line, and they were like, oh my gosh, you're so famous. And she was no one, but she did have a mentor there and a friend of hers. And they got in to see John Travolta for free. They got a photo with him for free, which is, I'm not gonna have my say in that. I'll leave that alone. Anyway. So I go in there, and I said, this one guy walked past me, and he goes, oh, sorry, man. And again, another big dude. I'm like, oh, no, he's definitely one of John Travolta's security guards as well. He went in there. So I walked in, and he's just standing like this, and John Travolta's standing here, and he's just a massive guy. He was off frame, so you can't see him in camera. Anyway, I go in there, and I'm standing there, I'm like, whoa. I'm thinking to myself, I want to say something. And I know that people are like, oh, why didn't you get like a fun pose or whatever? And I was just like, I don't want to. I just want to stand there and just be like, hey, look at this, John Travolta. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want to act it up. Do you know what I mean? I just didn't want to play on it. Anyway, so I was like, all right. So I go in there, and I said to the guy, hey, how you doing, man? And I kind of a little tiny bit expected him to go, yeah, good, yeah. I thought it was going to be a joke. He was lovely. He was really lovely. This is the security guard I'm talking about. He was a really lovely guy, really nice guy. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. You're a champion. I like this. And he goes, how are you? I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm pretty nervous, man. I'm about to meet John Travolta. He's like, man, he's awesome. He's a really relaxed guy. He's really cool. I'm like, sweet. So I took his photo, and I just want to wind it back a little tiny bit for a second, guys. So just before I went in, I actually saw two people that were in front of me in a line. There was a couple of people that came in after them, so they were in front of me, and then they went in, and the lady's like, oh, I'm really nervous to ask you this, and John Travolta's like, what's wrong? What can I help you with? He's like, I really want a cuddle. He's like, I'll give you a cuddle, and he gave both of them a massive cuddle. Man, when I see celebrities do that, Dean Cain did that with me. Literally, I walked in and Dean Cain just opened his arms up and gave me a massive cuddle. It was incredible. That was a beautiful experience. I really valued that so much. Anyway, John Travolta gave me a huge cuddle, and I was like, oh man, just seeing an actor be a human, it was amazing. It was so beautiful. So I went up to him and said, hey, it was just such an honor to meet you. And he was all smiles. He was just such a beautiful gentleman. It was incredible. Just gave me a handshake, and it was just such a lovely human being. And so I took the photo, and that was awesome. And then as I went to leave, I thought to myself, no, okay, I've got to ask him, because if I don't ask him, I'm never going to know. And I stopped, and I said, I just wanted to know John Travolta, or I think I just called him John. I just wanted to know, John, what's happening with the Fanatic? Is it coming to Australia? And he's like, pardon? And because he didn't hear me the first time, I said, I was just wondering, when's the Fanatic coming to Australia? He's like, it is coming to Australia, but it's a British distributor, however you say that. And that's why. He's like, it is coming. They've got to, I don't know. Anyway, I was like, okay, that's cool. So anyway, went on. And then straight after that, got my photo printed, and then literally got my ticket to see John Jarrett, which so the timing of the two photos lined up perfectly. Walked out of him, literally walked in. John Jarrett recognized me again. He's like, oh yeah, good on you, all right, mate. And again, I was gonna make him do like, strangle me or something stupid or fun like that. But then I just thought to myself, I just didn't want to. I just wanted a normal photo. I just wanted just a cool photo, like, hey, this is John Jarrett, like, this is really him. You know what I mean? I just didn't want to be silly about it. So I thought, no, I'm going to leave it alone. Just play it cool. So that was cool. So then got that photo done, went out, and then a little while later, it was actually a little while later, so I went and got a little bit of lunch, afternoon tea and stuff like that. And then I thought to myself, all right, now I'm going to go out. Now, oh, that's right, sorry, back up just a little bit. A mate of mine that I saw, I can't remember his name, and I apologise if you do see this. Sorry about this, man, I forgot your name. But, you see these guys once or twice every convention, but this guy's a really nice guy. So I walked up to him in line, and he was in line to get his autograph taken by Billy Zane. Now, the reason why I didn't get my photo taken with Billy Zane, his photo was $70, and I was like, John Travolta was the key for me being there. John Jarrett was literally $40, and I was just like, yes, I could have got my photo taken with Billy Zane, but I was just like, it would have been awesome. And I was like, he's big, but to me, he's just, I just didn't want to. I just couldn't be bothered paying $7. I was like, nah, I'm not going to bother. But then I was in line to get, and the guy's like, oh yeah, man, you can come up and get come and say good day with him. I was like, sick. Yeah, okay, opportunity. I'm gonna meet Billy Zane. I genuinely thought that if I had have just said to Billy Zane, dude, do you mind? Can I get a photo with him? I honestly, guys, I really thought he would have just said, yeah, man, like, yeah, quick, snap a selfie, because he took a couple of selfies on his phone with people that were dressed up as the Phantom, and that was really cool. So we went up to him, and I said, hey, man, how you doing? Blah, 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 talking to him and stuff. I said, so, have you kept in contact with Michael J. Fox? Like, have you kept in contact with him? Like, how did you, He's like, purely due to Michael J. Fox's health. Purely due to his health, that is the only reason why he hadn't. He's like, his health is really rapidly declining, and it's really, really sad. But other than that, on the set of Back to the Future, fun fact, Billy Zane's in Back to the Future. Ready? There you go. Billy Zane, right there. That's him in the flesh on Back to the Future. Didn't even know who was in it. Fun fact. I need to do a movie review on those movies because they're awesome. Anyway, and he was like, yeah, we tried to keep in contact over the years and stuff like that, but just being celebrities and being so busy, it's really, really difficult. Anyway, guys, I'm droning on. I'm going to leave you to it. It's only a couple of seconds, probably a minute or something worth of actual footage. Just a few things I've taken here and there. I just wanted to share my experience. I'm just going to leave you with this. The Q&A of John Travolta was absolutely brilliant. I had such an incredible time. No, I didn't get to ask him a question, but he kind of answered the question through someone else's question that I was going to ask about, his character in The Fanatic, like what's happening with it. But it kind of got answered anyway in the Q&A, and people just asking general questions. Have you enjoyed your career? Stuff like that. And he just was so lovely. He was so beautiful. He was just a human being, and it was so beautiful to see him just interact with everyone the way he did. I had such a great time. Straight after that, I went into a party, had an amazing time. So incredibly value you, Mackenzie Jackson. I hope you see this one. I hope you get to watch this, man, because seriously, you're amazing. I hope you have an amazing time in Paris. Guys, my adventure at Brisbane Supernova 2019 was absolutely awesome. I'm so glad I went on a Friday and not the weekend, because the weekend's crazy, as I said. It was awesome. Thank you so much, guys. If you haven't, please go ahead and subscribe. Look forward to my new movie review for whatever it is that I'm going to do next. And I promise you're going to love it, because it's awesome. All film is subjective, guys. Film has rewatchability if it's awesome. I love it. I love movies. Love celebrities. So much fun. Can't wait till next year. Can't wait till the new Supernova, probably 2020. It's going to be incredible. Please watch this next clip. Stay tuned and see you soon. Alrighty, so we just entered the hall and it's not even open yet. So there's a ton of people in here. It's crazy. So the actual people, the actual guests and stuff like that are way down the other end, and we're down one end. And you got the Supernova band behind us. And mind that song. Maybe I get a strike for this. If I do, I'll just delete the video. It's still good. Doesn't matter. It's gonna be huge. Alrighty guys, so they've just opened the gates and I'm heading down to see the celebrities. Man, this place is huge. It's crazy. It takes up like, it's like probably as big as a football field. I'm gonna flip it around for you so that you guys can probably see for me. As you can see, this place is massive. There's artists in here and drawing artists. It's crazy. This place is amazing. So I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure when they're going to be, bringing out the first celebrities to do signings and stuff. But they normally do that pretty early on. So I'm almost there. Bit of a hike. Sorry. I'll just show you where we're at.
I've read your Target series and I've read the
You can always tell when there's a really big name celebrity out here, because the line gets huge for the first one straight up. So unfortunately, where I am right now, I won't be able to film or take photos or anything of John Travolta or any of the other celebrities, but I can get close enough to just see their faces, so sorry about that.
Must continue south into Mexico to escape the primary blast zones. We have to get to her dad. We go run and hide somewhere in our hole on bomb fall.
No, we're good, right? We're good.
The confusion is not rational. She's a healthy female of breeding age.
I think there's a little more to it than that.
My database does not encompass the dynamics of human fear bonding.
Yeah, that's cool. So the celebrities aren't actually out yet because it's too early, so I'll keep you posted. It's kind of annoying. Okay guys, so I just ran into something absolutely epic. Oh my gosh, I want this so bad. A life-size version of Henry Cavill himself. The Justice League transformation. Life-size version of Henry Cavill's bust. Is that not incredible or what? So that you can even see the hairs on his fingers.
nice.
Don't forget, this is Superman Steve flying out.